Hello and welcome back to Just an Elysian Tale.
Hi.
Let's wrap up the Sorrowing Meadows.
Finally.
Come on, it's not that bad.
Yes, it is. Oh, God, I hate this place.
Could be worse.
Huh, I didn't realize that you went down if you stood still for too long.
No, you don't. If you press down, you slowly descend.
Okay.
You kind of have to do that in order to properly jump between the spikes.
Well, yeah.
It gets a lot easier when you get the double jump. But yeah, we have we need to find one more mansion. I really like that, how you can abuse the dust storm to kind of, you know, break the game and get to places you're not supposed to.
Yeah.
Or sequence break. That's what I meant. What I was looking for.
Yeah. Have you realized how strong that sword must be in order to break stone?
Yeah. Well, it's magic, probably.
Well, still, it must be very, very strong in order to break stone like that.
And honestly, it's not just a sword. You kind of need the you need some physical strength behind it as well.
Yeah.
Because even if you have a really sharp sword, if you don't have the technique or the right cutting speed, then you won't do much.
Yeah. So, would you want to live here in? I mean, if you was transported, or yeah, if you were transported to this world, would you like to live in the graveyard area?
No. Why would I want to live here?
Because you don't hate it. You said it was not so bad.
True, but that doesn't mean I want to live here.
Yeah, sure.
Like I said before, the only reason why this area feels so long is because each of the mansions are spread out on, like, they are spread out so far away from each other, and you need to do a lot of backtracking and a lot of back and forth in order to get to all four of them.
Yeah.
And that makes this map really big. And I think you can use what are they called? You can use blue crystals and warp to the world map and get to the other side, which cuts down the time somewhat. But yeah, even if you speedrun this, it is gonna take you a little while to get through here.
Yeah.
But it's not too bad. I think another thing that I also think which makes this feel kind of bland is because there's not a whole lot of platforming in this area. Like, you have a lot of vines to traverse, but aside from that, there's really not a lot of platforming.
Yeah. Maybe. By the way, have you noticed how this zombie looks? I mean, they don't bite you; they just jump on you.
Yeah. Yeah, they I don't think they have, like, heads or facial features. If they have heads, I can't really tell.
So how does they hurt you then?
They slap you. It's the what's it called? The they are Left 4 Dead zombies. They don't bite you; they just smack you. And another secret. Don't enter the door, just walk to the left and look for secrets. And this is the final mansion.
Dorimeo Mansion.
You know, I was thinking, this thing, this demon guy, he is threatening until you realize the feathers on his head. Then you can't really take him seriously anymore.
No.
But yeah, you're not in any real danger. Because he's way too slow and he's not that aggressive.
No. And he is easy to dodge as well.
Yeah, exactly. Even if he gets close to you, it's almost pathetically easy to dodge. So I really think this would have benefit. I think it would have been a lot more fun if he was a lot more aggressive.
I'm sensing a pattern with these items, but we'll let Cora explain. Let's return to the center of the meadow.
Alright, we have all 4 items. Now we need to return to Cora and see why the hell we needed to collect these things. And if you're wondering what I'm doing, I don't think I made a comment on this, but if you look at the minimap up to the right, certain rooms have these circles. If it's a wide circle, that means there's a secret there, and if it is a dot, it means you have collected all the secrets. As you can see on the as soon as the hit chain goes away. If you look at the blue one, it's a dot. It means there used to be a secret there, but I found it. I
know in this room there is a key that you forgot. And
yeah,
maybe not forgot, but you didn't have the time to collect it.
I'm taking it now. Yeah.
Oh, was there more secret?
Yeah, there are some other secrets. Like here, for example. One thing I appreciate about the keys is you get more keys than you need. Like there's not a like once you open every chest in the game, all the keys in the game are used up. So you do find a couple of additional keys.
Ah, I see.
Which is nice.
Oh, you're heading back to find the other secret?
The thing is, it takes a while to get to this mansion because it's so out of the way. And I'm looking at the minimap and I see, okay, I'm missing one secret up to the left, and I'm thinking I probably need the double jump to get that, but because this mansion is so far away on the map, I tell myself, okay, let's check one more time just in case, then I might not need to return to this place. But yeah, I won't be able to get it right now. So right now I'm just wasting time.
Okay.
I fucking love the leveling up in this game.
Yeah, I wish other games could do that as well.
Yeah. Best way to express your level up, just fucking explode.
Yeah.
But yeah, I won't get that. No. I will say one good thing about these mansions though is they are a great way to get wall chickens. Because there are so many breakable walls here.
Yeah. Oh, you have 38?
Yep. You get a lot of chicken. And as we can see, these Warlock guys will continue to respawn enemies. I don't think there's a limit to how many minions he can spawn. I think it just goes on and on if you leave him alone.
Huh. A great way to do the combo breaker then.
Yeah, I guess. The only real problem is if you want the best way to get the high chains in this game is to use fidget, and it's kind of impossible not to hit the Warlock as well if you start using the magic.
Yeah.
And I think nope, I don't remember if I have any warp stones. I think I'm out. It doesn't really matter because Korra is in the center.
I must say the enemies in Dust are very friendly because they let you open the chest and don't attack you. They just wait there patiently, and it's like, it's okay, open that and then we can continue our fight.
I mean, to be fair, they are unholy abominations and all that, but that doesn't mean they cannot be, you know, a little bit sports-like.
Yeah. Okay, they try to kick you in the nuts. I see the zombies.
Yeah. I'm not entirely sure if they even have heads. I can't really tell.
No, I think some have and some don't. But it doesn't look like heads. It looks more like a tumor or something.
I can't really tell.
I mean, that one clearly don't have a head.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can find one.
Either that or
you see that.
All right, that one had a head. Yeah, yeah. So some of them do, but for some reason, they don't have any facial features.
Yeah. Like Indiana Bro. Yo.
Indiana Joe, yeah,
Yeah.
Right. All right, almost there. I'm just chugging chickens at this point because I have so many.
Now you kind of make me hungry.
All right, Korra. I found your 4 keepsakes. Now, will you please explain what's going on here?
Oh, this painting and the ring. My goodness. I'm sorry, Dust. You see, these were my husband's. Many long years ago, this was my home.
You lived here? Whoa, you must have been loaded. But wait, if you lived here, why wouldn't you move all the way outside Aurora and into that tiny shack of yours? It makes no sense.
When my husband died, the estate fell into disrepair. All the servants abandoned us in a single night. My husband, you see, was not the most pleasant of people to be around. And then, of course, there was the source of his money.
What did he do?
He was something of a war profiteer. He would give the king's general information about Moonblood sympathizers and receive money in return. Our friends, our family. Nobody was safe from his treachery.
Let me guess. That general's name was Gaius.
Why, yes. How did you know?
Just a pattern I've been noticing is all.
So wait, you're saying that demon we've been seeing is...
My husband, Cain. His rage has consumed him.
And you couldn't tell us this before because...
His name was Cain?
I mean, it's not like we were in any danger or anything, but still, it would have been nice to know that before we walked into our depths.
Not come along. I would not have been able to find these items and free him.
So, what do we do now? You've got your 4 what's-its. Is that it? Please tell me that's it.
Will these keepsakes quell his anger?
They are meant to remind him of all the good things he left behind. Rage will become regret, and that will be the time to strike.
Wait, strike?
That sounds very morbid.
Yeah.
Is there no other way, Ara?
Unfortunately, no. The power of those keepsakes will weaken.
Like, we have this really pissed off guys. We have this really pissed off guy. Let's make him really fucking depressed and stab him.
Yeah.
Then I can cast the demon back into the darkness once more. Prepare yourself, Dust.
Well, hello, and Cora disappeared. And apparently we collected more than 4 objects.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't really like this boss. This is like the only boss that I don't like, because he kind of acts like one of those warlocks. He summons monsters. He can silence Fidget from using her magic, but just like in the mansions, his attack pattern doesn't change, and he was so easy to dodge before, and he's just as easy now to dodge.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
His state has calmed. The rage that consumed him has been driven back into the darkness.
Cora? Cora, is that you?
So, now he's bold? Where did the feathers go?
Have you come back to us?
Well, the way they explain it is the demon was its own being, apparently.
Okay.
That's how I understand it. The demon and the Cain was like 2 separate beings that he was possessed.
It's okay, my love. I know everything. That is why I left you. But I have come to help you set things right once again.
I am so sorry, Cora. I should have trusted you. I should have told you. I thought you would abandon me. I thought the one good thing I ever had would leave me to die alone.
I'm here now, my love, and I will never leave you again.
And you, Robed One, you helped drive that demonic presence away. I owe you.
Yeah, demonic presence. So either they are implying that he was possessed, or all his rage and anger manifested as a separate being.
I was told you may know something that could help me find him.
Well, that's easy. Simply go where there are moonbloods. Their last remaining
Yeah, what? We need to find the racist guy. Just look just look for the people he's trying to exterminate. Good point.
Nobody does except for the moonbloods, but no, that's impossible.
What? What?
There was a village of Moonblood sympathizers in the mountains. I revealed their location to General Gaius. Everyone was supposed to be killed, but before I died, I remember hearing that a survivor had escaped to Aurora.
Ginger? You're talking about Ginger?
I'm afraid that's all I know. If you can find this Ginger, perhaps you will find your Moonbloods. From there, you only need wait for the General to find you.
Then we'd better hurry, Dust. Ginger's already got a head start on us. But what about the barrier?
The work of the demon that imprisoned me.
I've mentioned this before, but once again, it's really cool how this game is structured and how it's written. Like, we don't really see any of General Gaius's actions during the game, but we see how his actions has affected the world, and we are essentially walking along his trail.
Yeah.
Which is really cool.
Soon, Dust. Very soon, all of this will be explained. Come, we can discuss this later. We must hurry if we are to find Ginger and learn the location of this Moonblood.
And now, because we drove away the demon, the barrier that blocked our access to the snowy mountains, snowy peaks or whatever it's called, has opened now. and we will be able to follow Ginger.
By my side. I cannot thank you enough, Dust. You've done more for us than I could possibly.
This, by the way, once again, really fucking depressing. She essentially says, "Well, I'm about to die, and I want to spend a few moments with my husband before I move on."
Yeah, and then she will become a zombie.
You hope you are able to find your friend in time, and that General Gaius is made to pay for his crimes against this world.
Then farewell, my friends. Good luck to the two of you, in this life and the next.
Just reality check. Did we just exorcise a demon from beyond the pale?
That we did. Hopefully the two of them finally find some semblance of peace. Anyway, let's get moving. We've got a lot of ground to cover.
Whee! I'm so happy! I love that.
Yeah.
And doing some leveling up. But that's all for this part. See you guys next time.
Bye.